So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them, and Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered. You know, this game could be pretty simple. Beat the man in front of you, carry the ball over the line, rushing football at its finest.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this won't have the juice to reach the landing zone, so some great field position coming up for this offense at the 40-yard line. And this drive is going to have some great starting field position as a result of that short kick. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Back to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Here he is to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down.
Here. Murray to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
This guy's proven himself to be one of the best in the NFL. He brings an added dimension to their offense with his ability to read defenses and know when he's able to pull it down and take off and go.
Here's 1st and goal. To throw is Murray. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. Well, that is the definition, Charles, of delivering under pressure. The game-winning potential. There's still a little time left on the clock, but the potential game-winning drive, and it was well executed.
I think we're going to remember this possession for a long time. We've called a bunch of games, but how about how they got it done down the stretch? Absolutely terrific. Barring some type of miraculous play in this last half minute, I think that touchdown just earned them the win. They really came up clutch when they needed it.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. This is 1st and 10.
Now movement up front. I think they're going to get one of the Charger linemen.
Ball start.
The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
Still first and 10.
Here's 1st down. Herbert. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Now Herbert.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
Here's 1st and 10.
Back to throw. Murray.
This one taken in by Hester.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Here comes 2nd down. Now Murray. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game. And now the decision is to go for 2. A gutsy call, and this, in effect, is your ball game right here. They'll try and run it in, and he's going to get in for the 2 points. It was an incredibly gutsy call, but they've taken the lead by a point late in the game.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. And I hate to point to that missed field goal from their last drive, but you look at the scoreboard, they would be in the lead if they had that 3.
But no doubt those points or those missed points do loom large. But here they're getting a chance for a makeup, aren't they? Almost like my time in school. I was always begging my teachers for a makeup exam. Here's their opportunity now to put those points on the board.
And every point becoming more vital here in the second half.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Love. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get to midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
Well, you don't have to beg the Philly faithful to make noise. On their feet for 3rd down. Now Love. And that one too wide and incomplete.
This defense looking impenetrable now. 3 straight incompletions. They're giving him nowhere to go with the football. Maybe a little frustrated back there.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. When you've missed on 3 straight, there's going to be some frustration. But now he's got to make sure that that frustration is temporary, not lingering. Big throw coming up.
4th down, 10 yards to go. Here's Love.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
To a knee goes Murray, and that should just about do it.
A first snap, and Murray goes to the air. Now he takes off. That's going to wind up incomplete, but a penalty flag is down on the play. Let's see what that's all about. They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. He's going to test this secondary right away. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Now, a big 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Murray. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Murray's going to throw again. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. To throw again is Murray. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Eagles 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Throwing again is Murray. And this will be a touchdown. They are within a 2-point conversion of coming back to tie this game.
And what a finish this is shaping up to be, Mike. They somehow get the late touchdown with very little time left on the clock. And, of course, now everybody knows what's coming. You've got to have your best 2-point, gotta have it play. You've been working on it all week. Let's see what they got.
Murray. That's going to be incomplete. The defense holds, stopping the 2-point conversion in the final minute. And this remains a 2-point game. Hardy now with the return. And he'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll be brought down there, and that... First and 10. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. He's going to keep it himself. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
On first and 10, Murray. There he goes again. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
On first down, it's Murray. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, it's Murray. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Every team in the league practices these situations every single day. That's a critical third down, Mike. So now with this...
To the line for first down and 10. They go play action now. Murray. Pressured, gets there, and down he goes. Roquan Smith, the one who gets in there and takes him down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. They go play action for Murray. He'll let one go down the middle. And he will score. Touchdown, Eagles. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Hardy now with the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Ravens offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with first down. From the gun, Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
It's the tight end Likely in motion. On second down, here's a run with Henry. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. On third down, Jackson. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Here's Jordan Stout now. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. This is taken at the 25. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Eagles offense ready to get back at it. They'll do so with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. He runs with it. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, it's Murray. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he will go all the way. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Eagles have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Hardy now with the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. The shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Jackson from the gun on 3rd down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offense...
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Those simple routes over the middle, Mike. Well, to the quarterback, they're not always so simple. I'll tell you why. There's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there.
Here's Murray from midfield.
Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Touchdown! DK Metcalf. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Eagles have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Another drive coming up for this Washington offense. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. On 3rd down, here's Eckler. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Here's Tressway now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Pulled in at the 24. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield, and that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown. 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Murray. Eluding the pressure right. Past the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move.
That's good for another Eagle. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Now Murray. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. From 19 yards away. And the Eagles go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead is down to a field goal. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Now the Washington offense heading out. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Eckler going to get it again on second down. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And they take a knee. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. That's down the field for Jefferson. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points. But he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself, you don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
Murray now to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. DK Metcalf. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Eagles are back within a score. Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead is down to a field goal. So that drive spans 13 plays. And it's DK Metcalf who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. After the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Back onto the field now, the Commanders' offense.
And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
Up the middle with Eckler. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the defense. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. It's Eckler again. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Now a timeout called for by the defense.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. And they will take a knee here. Tress Way on 4th down is sent out to punt. Lad McConkey deep to return it. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense. And
that's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Metcalf, 77 yards. And the Eagles have taken the lead. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators.
Murray now going to throw to open. He's going to air one out right away. And he will score. Touchdown, Eagles. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession. So they're still alive, but now they've got...
That's caught! So they get the two-point conversion, and all of a sudden that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the fourth. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Bills offense ready to take over once again. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They'll run with Gilliam. They try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Allen going to give it to Cook. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. On 3rd down, they go with Cook. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up 4th down. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
On 4th down, the Bills send out the veteran Sam Martin to punt. Brad McConkey deep to return. Now, fair catch. He'll take it at about the 24-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. Going for it all. That is brought in. And this is going to be a touchdown. What a finish. They win it on the final play.
And you can see by the look on the defense's face.
And the offense readies for a first down and 10. Here's Murray. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. He's got it at the 15. And he is down deep into Minnesota territory. A big play there for Philly. 45 yards. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Now for the point after. And this is back to a 5-point game. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he returns this to the 22. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. 3rd down and 6. Darnold. He throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Fielded at about the 28. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. So now the Eagles down by 5, a little over a minute to go. They need a touchdown. A field goal is worthless now as they come up on 1st and 10.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
They're not out of it yet, but in order to come back, they need to play clean football the rest of the way. He makes a correct read there, passing on challenging a blanket coverage and getting the first down with his legs instead.
And he's got this to Jefferson.
And he's across for a touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
So many practices we watched over time where the offense works on scoring late in the game and finding a way to win, as we just saw there.
Just saw it. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they've upped their lead to 3.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw is Murray. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there. 65 yards. And the Eagles have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So here come the Lions now. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. A shotgun snap for Goff. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And he'll wind up getting about 6 out of that as that's going to lead us to the 2-minute warning. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. Opening drive of overtime, and now facing a 3rd down and 6. Big play coming up. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
I think as a running back in this spot, you have to understand there's not going to be a whole lot of room to run. And in this case, ball protection takes precedent over trying to make something happen.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Goff now to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. That's Luke Kuechly with a sack. Here comes the Lions punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. So now the Eagles down by 6. A little over 20 seconds to go. Needing to go pretty much the length of the football field as they have it 1st and 10. To throw is Murray. Flushed out right. He's got his man, Gates. Look at the big fella go. He may go. is in for the touchdown, and barring a miracle, the extra point can win this football game.
Well, that's the one they had to have. Put them in a position where they're tied up, but I got to get out of the way. We still got an extra point that's pretty crucial.
That's right, just one more element to complete the victory. Aubrey now for the PAT. And that might be enough to win them the football game as they now take the lead in the final seconds of this ball game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Final 2 seconds. This is it. One last throw here for Goff. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. This ball intercepted. And the Eagles are going to hang on.
First and 10. A first snap, and Murray goes to the air. He's going to test this secondary right away. And he's going to take this one all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The kick here is good, so they are back within a possession. That gets it down to an 8-point game. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. On the return, it's the rookie Xavier Worthy. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Chiefs offense ready to get back at it. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Open man downfield. It's Rice. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Mahomes looking to throw on second down. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold him to a gain of 2. On fourth down, it's Matt Ariza to punt for KC. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth-quarter lead. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with first and 10. Now a shot here, deep middle. That is hard. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. They'll drop to throw. And he is going to get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion works. And we've got ourselves a tie game. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive. It starts with first down. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. He throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. And they stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. On comes the Chiefs punter. Important punt here in this tie game late. And that's going to work out well. Out of bounds, and they mark it inside. This is 1st and 10. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, to the 20. And he's going to go all the way. How about some late magic? They've taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
Well, Mike, we're kind of looking at each other up here saying, do they have one more big play left in them? And they got it. When it's all said and done, it should more than likely turn out that play is the game winner.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. Here's first down. Throwing is Mahomes. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Mahomes going to throw here on third down. Oh, the pressure too much.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Murray taking it right to the air. He puts some power on a deep one left. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles shrinking the lead some in the third. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Escapes the pocket. And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. Whenever you're throwing for 2, you always expect to see the pass go into the end zone, because otherwise you risk defenders rallying to the ball and stopping it short.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. With the defensive speed in today's league, gosh, you're just taking a risk anytime you throw it short of the end zone.
The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll motion Smith left. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And it's a turnover. The defense has it. And he will take it back for the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles shrinking the lead some in the third. Really smart play from him there, Brock. Not just to fall on the football, but to take it in for the score.
Yeah, a word we don't normally use with D linemen a lot, quickness, right? It's usually the corner skill guys, but he was quick, man. He downshifted in a hurry for 6.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles cut it to a field goal game. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. He fields it from the 8. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. And the first half scoring has continued so far in this second half as they try to keep the pace. On 1st down, Hurts. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. So that brings up 2nd down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
And this one does not go far. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. A very active... Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Receiver in motion, going left. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Escapes the... Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. Got to figure out this 3rd down here. Looking to throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. The Eagles are in punt formation. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. He's got it at the 24. to that end zone. That's going to give them the lead late. A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now. Now, Brock, you always tell me they're special for a reason. Quite the boost from their special teams on that score as they kick it away. And that is a rough one, Brock. It came down well short of that 20-yard line minimum he needed, so this drive going to begin from the 40-yard line instead. Excellent field position for him here after the kickoff lands short. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. He'll look to throw it. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Offense to the line for second down. Setting up to pass. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. Here he is to throw. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Desperation time here on fourth. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. The LSU rookie with the pick. Second time they've taken one back on him, Brock. First the fumble return, and now this pick six.
You know, I point this out to you every defensive meeting room we're in, Kate, when we sit down in these production meetings, and you can see their boards, right? These defenses keep track, and they know if they get a score defensively, their odds of winning through the roof. You get two, it's almost a certainty.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. This one not close to where it had to go. This drive is going to begin from the 40.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And they'll have great field position, Brock, after the unforced error on the kickoff. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down throwing for Hurts. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down. Hurts now from the gun. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Throwing now. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? If it chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. Looking to throw it. That's cut beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new...
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Murray now going to throw to open. He's going to air one out right away. He works free, right side. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 90 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a first down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Saquon Barkley and this Eagle offense set to take over again. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion. The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd.
In trouble, and down he goes. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. So on 4th down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. The Eagles offense ready for this next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Off-balance throw. It's complete.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you...
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. From the shotgun, it's Murray. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he will score. Game on. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. For the return, here comes Britton Covey. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. The Eagles offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. On 1st down, it's Hurts. Oh, he coughs up the football. And this is taken in by the defense. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game,
and he's into the end zone. The game-time touchdown here in the 4th quarter, and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score, but they still need this extra point to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this 4th quarter lead.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Britton Covey now on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Eagles' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. Hurts to the air on first down. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. Man in motion is Smith. To throw on second down is Hurts. Now he'll run it. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. The Philly faithful making some noise on their feet before third down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Well, they track him down and the ball is out. That'll be picked up by the Eagles.
And there is the backbreaker, Mike. The one thing you can't have late in the ball game is a turnover. You're ready, you're up against the wall. You know you need a late score here to come back from behind, and let's give credit to this defense. They know they were a stop away from victory, and after forcing that late turnover, it looks like they're going to seal this one.
They try to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he will get into the end zone.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Jalen. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He can't get away, and he's lost the football. The Eagles have it. And there it is. The defense comes up with a big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one.